Hi, I'm Jess, and welcome to Spooky Movie Club. Hi everyone! Welcome back to the discussion of this week's spooky movie, which was The Witch, the 2015 movie. Like I said last week, this was my first time watching it. I went in going blind. I knew nothing about it. And I think for this film in particular, that was fine because it was pretty straightforward, as we'll get into with my thoughts. So we're going to go read in the back of the box to kind of summarize the film. If you kind of want to skip ahead to the discussion or the next week's spooky movie, I'll leave timestamps below. So The Witch, let's read the back of the box. There's not much to go off of here. New England, 1630. William and Catherine lead a devout Christian life with their 5 children, homesteading on the edge of an impassable wilderness. When their newborn son mysteriously vanishes and their crops fail, the family begins to turn on one another. The Witch is a chilling portrait of a family unraveling within their own fears and anxieties, leaving them prey to an inescapable evil. I think that did a pretty good job of describing kind of what the movie was about without giving too much away. Like I said, it was kind of straightforward. But they give it away right on the cover. See this? This is Black Phillip. He's very important. So my thoughts. This film for me was extremely hyped up. Friends of friends of friends were claiming The Witch was the best horror movie they've seen in decades. And to me, it honestly didn't really hold up. And that's kind of depressing because I was really excited going into it. Like I said before, I love movies that have to deal with witches. And I guess that's on me. Me hyping it up and then it not living up to my expectations, that's on me. That's on nobody else. There were things I liked about the film though. That part in the attic when Caleb has been possessed by the witch and he recites that scripture, it was honestly like the creepiest thing I've seen in a really long time. There's a lot of creepy things in this film that I thought made it a great horror film. There was the baby getting abducted and the witch with the knife. There was the dog killing. There was the Black Phillip stabbing the dad in the gut, and then Thomasin slashing her mother with the knife that she found on the ground. All of that stuff was really creepy and really eerie, which I liked. I think what would have made the film a little bit better for me is if there was some more mystery. Like right at the beginning, there's a witch in the wood. Baby gets stolen, there's the witch being super creepy. I think for me, it would have benefited if there was just like a slight, I don't know, is there a witch in the wood? The baby gets stolen, you don't know what's going on. I think that would have benefited my viewing at least. I don't know what anybody else thinks. If you feel differently or if you agree with me, I'd love to discuss that in the comments below. So my final thoughts, final impressions on the film, honestly, it didn't live up to the expectations that I had for it, and that's entirely my fault. It was a slow burn, and I don't mind a slow burn, but I just wish there was a little bit more mystery to it. If I'm comparing this to, I guess, Hereditary and Midsommar are kind of in the same realm as this. I would think they kind of all came out around the same time. I think comparing this to Hereditary, I think Hereditary by far was a better film. Would I rewatch The Witch again? I don't think I would. I just don't want to feel that again. You know what I mean? In the attic, the dog's death. Same thing with Hereditary. I thought Hereditary was a great film, but I don't want to feel those feelings again. So I think if you've never seen The Witch and you're a fan of horror, definitely watch it, but I honestly don't think it's worth a rewatch. Now, for the next spooky movie of the week, it is still Witch Month after all that I've dubbed November, so we're going into another witch film. This will be a rewatch for me, and it is one of my favorite horror films of all time. I watched this film. I watched it a ton when I was a kid. I haven't watched it in a long time, so I'm excited to give it a rewatch to see if it holds up. But I think it's the perfect timing to watch this one. That would be the 1996 film, The Craft. I'm obsessed with this film. I love this film. I watched this film when I was a kid. I think when it came out, I was like 7 years old. I probably shouldn't have been watching it. I don't know what girl watched this film and wasn't like, I need to be a witch. That's so cool. I thought it was a perfect time to pick this one to watch because the Blumhouse film just came out and I heard that's terrible, so I'm not watching that, but it made me think of this. So I'm very excited to give this a go and see if it holds up. Have you guys seen The Craft? Do you love it as much as me? Let me know. I am super excited for this one. I hope you are all too. If you want to join in the watch party, we do those on Thursdays. Make sure to join the Discord. If you want to join in on our live discussion on Saturdays, make sure you're following me on Twitch. We are starting the Blair Witch game, starting our first playthrough. That will be fun-ish, I guess. It's scary mostly. But yeah, all the links are below if you want to join in on any of those things. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy the discussion of The Witch, and I'll see you back here on Sunday. Bye.